Okay, so this is week 4. Currently 2-1, and this is going a little more challenging than it really should be, to be honest. But we have Delphox and Mega Delphox, Hisuian Zoroark, Vaporeon, all the Lycanroc form, Earthworm, Glaceon, Flapple, Gudra, Espeon, and Golurk and Mega Golurk. So tougher to prep for this than I thought it would be, but I think I came up with something that's pretty decent. So this is what we're gonna run. So there's not a whole lot that's special with this because I didn't have the most amount of time to prep as per usual. But we can start with Dragapult because that is fairly simple. So Dragapult has 209 speed, and that is very particular because it's going to outspeed my Diggersby. Pretty much the goal is that I have to outspeed their Delphox. Delphox, when it's Mega, is very fast, and I can't outspeed them, so I need to be just above Delphox. The problem comes with I need to invest a couple more points above that just so that way certain things outspeed. So I want my Dragapult to outspeed my Diggersby, and then Diggersby is going to be outspeeding. But this is a pretty generic Dragapult set for me. Phantom Force, Dragon Darts, Reflect, and Light Screen. Last week I ran a very similar setup, except it was Will-O-Wisp over Reflect. I am afraid of losing my burn to a Protect this week. So I really wanted to just run Reflect over Will-O-Wisp. There is a chance that they run Psychic Fangs on their Lycanroc. If that happens, oh well. But if they send out two physical types, I didn't really want to have to choose between which one I wanted to Will-O-Wisp. I just wanted to go for a Reflect. So yeah, otherwise this is pretty generic. They have nothing on their team that can Dragon Darts. Phantom Force is a little problematic with the Hisuian Zoroark running around. So we're gonna have to get around that problem. Yeah, otherwise this is generic Dragon. And let's go to the Diggersby. So this Diggersby is just slightly slower than the Dragapult. Fire Punch, High Horsepower, Stonage, Ice Punch. I didn't like the idea of having Earthquake because of the Earthworm. So we're going with High Horsepower this week. So that way I can choose which Pokemon I'm targeting. And then we have Fire Punch for said Earth. Fire Punch is also good for Glaceon. Stone Edge is for the Delphox. So unless the Delphox is heavily invested in bulk defensive side, Stone Edge will one-shot it. Obviously, I can't use High Horsepower against it because, yeah, levitating. And obviously, one thing Stone Edge is good for the Glaceon, and it deals just damage in general against it. And then we have Ice Punch. This is for Flapple. And so Diggersby is insane Pokemon as per. If you don't know, Diggersby is actually extremely broken, even in regular VGC format. People haven't caught on yet. The ability to have the versatility in draft makes him extremely strong. Yeah, so this is a very good. Okay, so then we have our Glamora. So the Glamora is going to underspeed the Diggers by 1 point. I have Energy Ball, Specs Field, Sludge Bomb, Power Gem. Energy Ball might get switched back to Sludge Wave. I had Sludge Wave on this originally. However, with Sludge Wave, Sludge Bomb, Power Gym, I don't hit Golurk very hard. And that could prove to be problematic, especially if they decide to set up a Trick Room, which their Pokemon are very fast, minus the Golurk. So I don't see that happening, but it could happen. Something I need to know about. Yeah, so might end up going back to Sludge Wave, but as of this recording, before play in like a couple hours. But yeah, I have an Energy Bell on for now. It'll maybe change. But this Glamora gets outsped by a lot of his stuff, which is unfortunate. But we are going to get around the problem with our Espathra. So Espathra is going to be Baton. If we Baton pass a +1 speed boost Glamora, it will outspeed everything on minus it. So we have that going for us. And then this has Calm Mind, Lumina, Fast Protection class with speed boost and a Cassib Berry. So the Cassib Berry is to take Zoroark, Lurk, Ghost moves very well. We are pretty bulky. Calm Mind is going to be, if the idea is we're going to lead Dragapult Espathra with Glamora, Diggersby in the back more than like, not guaranteed. Might do like Dragapult, Diggersby, and Primarina Glamora. Might do something like that. But the idea is Espathra gets to either protect or use Calm Mind, and then Baton pass it to Glamora, and Glamora sweep. While Dragapult sets up screens to protect the Glamora. Which is, once again, why I would really like my Glamora to have Sludge Wave, so that way I can be knocking out multiple things at once. But we'll see. And then I was considering running Stored Power over Lumina Crash, but Stored Power ends up having as much damage as Lumina Crash after one Calm Mind and a one Speed boost. So I decided that it wasn't worth running Stored Power. It was just better off running Lumina Crash, especially since if I'm Baton passing Espathra out, when it comes back in, it's not going to have any of those boosts. And I'm going to need the Lumina Crash. I'm going to need the damage, the straight up damage from Lumina Crash, and the D-drop from Lumina Crash to come in to do a lot of work. So yeah. Yeah. So Espathra should be doing very well, especially if I just set up Light Screen or Reflect next to it. It should be able to set up for me and switch. So then we've got Primarina. This is just very specially defensive and very support heavy. This should be, but yeah, Hyper Voice just because it's Primarina's best move. Icy Wind for speed control in case I don't have the ability to like set up a Espathra. And then Icy Wind will help Glamora outspeed everything. Then actually, maybe this will change. I'll make a note if it changes, but I don't really have the time to work on. And then helping him protect. This could run light. I did not. Once again, I didn't have enough time to really calcs properly. I did enough calcs, fences on different things, but and then Scizor is going to be special defensive. Huckleberry, Scizor. I'm not running Sword Dance this because I feel like I get pretty good value out of Bullet Punch, Bug Bite, and Knockoff. So I figured like I'm not getting get good value out of Sword Stance, and they're kind of heavy hitting. So afraid that Scizor was only really gonna get 2 turns anyways, so might as well like go for like knockoff Bullet Punch. Yeah. So with Akaberry, we easily live Delphox's fire move very easily. Rock fire moves. Live Golurk's. We do good damage back with very little attack investment. Yeah, I have to pretty much bring Scizor, just because if I don't, then they're going to know that Mega Glamor is my only Mega, so I have to bring Scizor just to make them feel like they have to have something to deal with Mega Scizor. And yeah, that is gonna be it. So, like I said, there's a few things I might change here in the last couple hours heading up to this, but I've got stuff I gotta do. So I don't think I'm gonna really have the time for it. I think I'm just gonna have to leave it be. Wish me luck. Okay. Here we go. He brought Delphox, Vaporeon, Goodra, Zoroark, Flapple, Espeon. Okay, that's really good. That is insanely good. So we're going to bring these. This. I don't know what he's gonna lead off with, is the thing. Like, I kind of wanted to bring Diggersby first. There, for a second. Espeon Flapple. Now, one of these could be Zoroark. Just gonna set up a light screen. We're gonna pop. He used gravity. Okay. I like going for Phantom Force here and just going for another Calm Mind. Okay, I think I'm just gonna Baton Pass. That sash. Okay. That's actually Flapple. Okay, so Dragon Darts here is to... Dude, you... Okay, Flapple has Sucker Punch. Oh, if this rolls higher. High roll, please. No! That's not gonna do much. Yeah, that did very little. And I'm assuming Delphox is in the back. Yeah. Okay. So that was interesting. So the question is, do I just do the same thing? I think the answer is yes. Like, he doesn't know that that's beyond the for him. Just gonna do the same thing again. Now, Vaporeon could have Icy Wind, and that would be a small problem. Luck doesn't help you here, buddy. Alright. Okay, Lumina Crash kills on the next hit there. Yeah, Phantom Force still one-shots. Baton pass, okay. Huh. The thing is, like, I don't want to go for a backing move. Okay, that one shot. Damn, it didn't kill. Pretty big. That poison on Vaporeon actually matters a lot. Okay, we're just gonna Dragon Darts and Lumina Crash. That's fine. I don't think Vaporeon can win this. Okay, so losing Gomora there was very scary for a minute. Especially because Diggersby like just couldn't damage that with the Reflect and the Acid Armor. But they still win. Because he protected his Flapple, his Goodra died. I don't even know what that Goodra was really trying to do. But I'll take the victory.